Hello and welcome to Modern Toyfare. Today we're going to be doing just a quick comparison of the NECA Mirage TMNT 4-pack versus the individual releases. Of course, we're going to be doing this with what is the definitive best turtle, Donatello. Let me know in the comments if you're wrong. But that's enough chitter chatter. Let's go ahead and get at her. Okay, so we've got them side by side here. Both in person and on camera, I can tell a difference instantly. So the biggest thing I can see different is the front of the shell. So on the new release, the front of the shell has a lot more shading around all the edges. And let's start over because I forgot I had autofocus on. Okay, have them side by side here. We've got them. Okay, we've got them both side by side here. Normal poses. Can you tell which one is new and which one's old? Just from right here and now without me pointing it out. Because looking at it both in person and on camera, I can tell a huge difference in multiple ways. So the first thing I notice is the front of the shell. On the new one, you have tons of new shading in each of the blocks versus this one. It has slight shading, but it's pretty plain for the most part, which isn't bad by any means. The second thing I notice, and I don't know if it shows up quite as well on camera, they are different shades of green, just slightly, just enough that if you were planning on using any of the parts from your 4-pack on the new turtles, it's going to be just off enough that you may not care, but if you're someone who spots that kind of stuff, it's going to drive you crazy. The original set is a little paler, a little lighter, where this new set is definitely a lot more vibrant, a lot darker. As far as the artist lines and stuff, you'll notice even with that, the original release, it's there, it's pretty thick, but they definitely filled it in a lot more on the new one. At least in some spots. Some spots not so much, but others it's definitely a little more prominent, or even just slightly different. That could just be production. Could be just, different factories, stuff like that. But it's noticeable in multiple spots. Back of the shell, not a huge difference. Honestly, I think the back of the old one here is a little bit darker, and this one's a little paler, which is surprising considering everything else with the figures. The elbow pads on the new one and the belt and the knee pads are slightly brighter, a little more orange. Not very, it's hard to see on camera. In person, it's very noticeable, though. Especially, having the elbow pads right next to each other. It is very noticeable. Here, let me move this light, because this might be... There we go, that might help a little bit. Yeah, so if we have them side by side, you can notice a little bit better of a difference there. The red on the masks, zoom in a little bit more for that. We'll see how cool. Get Donnie a little comfy with himself here. Alright, yeah, once you zoom in, you see a lot more. The green's a lot paler. The red on this mask is a slightly darker shade than that. It's a lot of nitpicky, very slight differences, but it is different. The only other major difference between the two sets of turtles, honestly, at this point, is the accessories, because they kind of took this new set and just sprinkled in accessories from across the entire Mirage line versus it just being specifically for the turtles. Donnie comes with 2 different bow staffs. He does it as original one, but he does have this new one that has the blade that's from the Wanderer. Michelangelo also comes from with his weapons from the Wanderer. Raph has the Zog Triceraton blaster. Donnie and Mikey, I believe, both come with Mausers. Leo comes with the bow and arrow. That comes with the foot soldiers and the Wanderer. And I think there might be another figure that comes with it. And then they do come with some of their original accessories as well. So you do have all of the sais, the normal bow staff, the katanas, the nunchucks, Raph's hood, all that stuff still comes with them. They each come with one extra set of hands, so it's kind of like the 4-pack where you got a set of hands for each turtle to swap out between them. But sculpt-wise, it is 100% the same figures. Like, that didn't change at all. So it really is just updated paint apps, a few more accessories here and there, but nothing too crazy. If it's something where you really like bright, vibrant colors, then it might be worth it to upgrade. Hell, if you want some of the accessories that you missed out from other figures, or want to army build the Mausers or something like that, it's worth picking them up as well. Or if you haven't picked up the Mirage Turtles yet and you want to, then these are definitely a worthy upgrade from the originals. So you probably pay, at this point, you probably pay pretty close to the same price, because the individuals are $35 if you can find them. I know partner of the show, Nerdzoic, still has them on his website, I believe. A lot of places still have them for pre-order. Target is sold out of most of them, I believe, depending on your location, but online at least. So even aftermarket, I don't know what that 4-pack goes for. I know it wasn't going for a lot for a long time because it was so widespread, but it's probably still beneficial to just go with the individual releases. If nothing else, just get the extra accessories, because you still get the old ones. But that's going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Do you like the newer, more vibrant turtles? Do you like the original release? Do you have both because you're a crazy person like me? Let me know. I'm definitely curious. As always, if you enjoyed this video, though, please make sure to like and subscribe, and even turn on the little bell so you get notifications when our videos go up. We greatly appreciate it. It helps the channel grow and gets you some toy-related content in your feed. We've got these comparison videos, we have Let's Pose videos where I show you how to pose your action figures, we have the podcast, we have live stream, we have interviews, we have toy hunts, all sorts of stuff. Plus we have a bunch of old reviews I did, so go back and check some of those out. Greatly appreciate it. If you're already a fan of the channel, though, head over to patreon.com/Modern Toyfare. For $1 a month, you can get all of the pre-recorded videos like this one early. You can get all of the photos I take early. You can get access to having input. You can get access to having input on the podcast. You can submit fake podcasts for Nate to say at the end of the actual podcast and live streams. So if you want to check that out and that's something you're interested in, we greatly appreciate it. If you don't want to go to Patreon but you still want to support us, we do have a YouTube membership. It is $2 a month. You get essentially the same thing. You get access to all the pre-recorded videos like this one early, and then you also get some other things that Patreon doesn't. Like during our live streams and stuff, we do have customized emotes that you can use, and I'm going to be adding a lot more to that. But if you don't want to go to Patreon and you still want to support us, you can get our YouTube membership. It's essentially the same thing. You do get the videos early just like you do on YouTube, but you also get access to our customized emotes for our live streams and comments and stuff like that. I'm adding more and more as time goes on. So if you want to check that out, greatly appreciate it. If you do not have any bucks to send our way, though, no worries. Share the videos, like the videos, just enjoy the videos. We appreciate it all the same. It helps us out. We enjoy making the content. We love it when you guys comment and let us know what you do and don't like. So please do that as well. It helps us kind of learn, helps us keep going, and it also helps the algorithm, so every little bit helps. I'd also like to take a moment to thank the new partner of the channel, Nerdzoic. Big Nerdy Matt over at Nerdzoic and nerdzoic.com is now the official toy retailer of Modern Toyfare. There's a link for his website and all the social medias in the description below. Make sure to go pick up your Neca Mirage Turtles over at nerdzoic.com, and make sure to pre-order any action figures you want in the future before everything becomes too expensive and we can't afford them. Hopefully we see you next week. Same toy time, same Toyfare channel. Thank you for watching.
Or the worst would be like they would take it home and some kid got to actually have it. Like,
oh, that's worse.
Well, it's funny now because so many of the people who are, the toy makers now grew up with toys, but back then, I mean, that was a different generation. I mean, that was their job.